I'm humbled by your support, excited by the opportunity, and pledge to serve you, the members of MBOT, and the business community of Mississauga to the best of my ability with enthusiasm and conviction. I'm particularly grateful to Ian McFadden, 2011 chair, for both his leadership of our board, wise counsel, and personal friendship, as well as encouraging me to take on this new responsibility. He has started us on a new journey, which will be both challenging and rewarding for MBOT, and which I would like to share with you this morning in our strategic plan, our new strategic plan. Ian, you leave big shoes to fill, and I'm going to hold you to your pledge to continue as an active past chair for 2012. I'd like to pause just for a moment and introduce you to the 2012 board in its entirety with the former members and the new members. Could you all just please stand just for one more time? Thank you very much, and I look forward to working with each and every one of you. I would also like to I'd also like to note there are some others in the room who have served in the past. Eva Lieberman was past chair of MBOT. I'd like Eva to stand. And if there are any other past board members, before discussing our new plans, for those of you who don't know me, I'd like to tell you briefly about myself and how I happened to come to MBOT. I'm a long-term resident of Mississauga, having lived here for more than 50 years. I attended Port Credit Secondary School, was married to Port Credit, and together with my wife Beverly, raised 3 children to adult here in Mississauga. My 2 daughters still live in Mississauga, and my son Gavin, although a resident of Toronto, works in Mississauga for an MBOT member company. I'm a small business person. That's the business, not just me. Having established my company, Solutions for HR Inc. in Mississauga in 1995. After many years in the corporate world with companies based both in Toronto and Mississauga. My clients include organizations ranging from small to large in a variety of industries, as well as in the not-for-profit sector, and include those located in Mississauga and elsewhere in Canada. I'm a 40-year member of the Human Resource Professionals Association Peel chapter. I'm also involved with Mississauga Summit as a member of the steering committee and am active in assisting new immigrants to Canada in securing employment, both through Mississauga's Board of Trade's It's in Mississauga program, and also with Access Employment as a sector coach in their HR Connections program, which is offered in conjunction with Sheridan College. I joined MBOT in 2004 after being a member of the Toronto Board of Trade for many years, as I felt there was a better opportunity to grow my business through membership here. I was inspired in my early days by a past chair whose advice was the best way to get value from membership was to get involved and put something in. After a couple of years doing committee work, I was asked to join the board of directors, and I have become increasingly more involved during my 5 years as the director. It has been truly rewarding both personally and professionally. Each year I've had an opportunity to contribute to make MBOT better and more relevant in our role in the business community in Mississauga and beyond. One of the personal milestones for me was to be involved in the recruiting of our current president and CEO, Sheldon Lyle. His leadership, together with the talented and dedicated staff we have today, has brought recognition both within our city and well beyond as one of the strongest and most respected organizations within the Chamber of Commerce movement in Canada. Not to rest on these laurels, we have much to accomplish within this great city to help ensure the future prosperity of the business community and our citizens. Earlier this year, an ad hoc committee was struck, the Business Development Task Force. This group of 7 MBOT members and 2 MBOT staffers was co-chaired by Andrew Stelmakovich of UTM, and MBOT Vice Chair, and Peter Thompson of Plutus Consulting Group. Their mandate was to advise the Board of Directors on a sustainable and long-term growth strategy to increase value to our members and revenue. The work conducted was comprehensive and thorough, involving the participation of many MBOT members, an analysis of current and potential services, competitive forces, and revenue models, with an emphasis on defining a sustainable value proposition and membership strategy for MBOT. Critical to achieving this is sharpening our focus on those areas where we have opportunity, strengths, and the ability to differentiate ourselves from other business associations or service providers. We believe that we're well placed to accomplish this. A comprehensive version of our 2011 to 2014 strategic plan, together with an updated vision and mission statements which better reflects our new strategy, will be posted on the MBOT website today, and I encourage you to read it. I'd like to take a few moments to tell you the highlights of our plans for the coming year. We've identified core goals under 4 key headings, and they are: number 1, business community; number 2, membership; number 3, policy and advocacy; and number 4, administration and management. Under business community, innovation has been identified by Prime Minister Harper and key government, business, and educational leaders as critical to the future success of business in Canada in a more increasingly competitive world. It will create stronger businesses locally and more business opportunities globally. In Mississauga, Mayor McCallion and Council have committed to provide strong leadership, civic leadership to strengthen innovation and spearhead initiatives to accomplish this in our city. MBOT is well positioned to play a key role in developing and implementing Mississauga's innovation strategy through its strong ties with the Rick Center, UTM, Sheridan College, the city, and its reputation in the business community. We are very excited about this opportunity, and the first steps are already underway. Providing network opportunities and connections for members has always been a hallmark of MBOT's services. In this competitive market, we are going to up our game as a connector for business. We will do this by providing niche offerings and services of high quality, such as redefining networking activities, increasing face-to-face meeting opportunities, mentoring and consulting, online digital learning, developing small peer-to-peer groups. We will also work to develop new strategic relationships and partnerships, as well as creating an inclusive environment that embraces the city's diversity. Membership. Our membership is diverse, ranging from small entrepreneurial businesses to large international organizations. We will segment membership and market in accordance with their needs and align service offerings and resources to target the right service to the right member. Small businesses are an important part of our national and local economy. They represent a large part of MBOT's membership, and we will develop additional new programs and services targeted to their needs. We will be increasing our focus on businesses with high growth potential. That is, emerging businesses with the greatest potential for growth that have high interest for business programs, services, resources, connections, and overall engagement in MBOT. We will leverage new technology to deliver programs, services, and resources that maximize value for resources allocated. We will explore funding sources for delivery of essential new immigrant programs for incoming businesses to Mississauga. We will explore funding sources for delivery of global business opportunities program that supports business awareness and connections to global markets and partnerships. Policy advocacy. MBOT has worked to develop a reputation for leadership and advocacy for our community at all levels of government and within the Chamber of Commerce movement. We will work to maintain this leadership and influence through various activities throughout the year. This includes an annual policy advocacy plan to establish policy advocacy, and government relations priorities. Administration and management. We will continue to maintain focus on strong financial performance, ensuring stability of MBOT, develop staff and resources needed to achieve strategic objectives, and strengthen the governance role of the Board of Directors to maximize engagement, strategic planning, and monitoring and business community leadership. A lot to accomplish, but I'm certain that with the dedication of MBOT staff, guidance of our able board, and contributions of our many members